Guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we'll be having a pre-market analysis on Gbpusd. So let's go down to the high time frame, start on the monthly time frame. So as you can see, on the monthly time frame we've had about 1, 2, 3, and this is actually the fourth bullish month on Gbpusd. So after this long push to the downside, after a couple of months of Gbpusd dropping down, now we are kind of seeing a revival, like a kind of a recovery here. So we've had a couple of bullish candles on the monthly time frame. So let's identify our key levels. So we've had this level, we have this level, and we have this particular level. The level of support which price is on right now is actually prices kind of trying to range at this point, because it's kind of reacting to this resistance level or trying to break above it. So whichever way, let's weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can see Gbpusd have been, we've had these okay, let's zoom out, and so you can zoom out now. We have Gbpusd creating this kind of double bottom formation. Gbpusd creating this double bottom formation with this W pattern, which could be telling us something. Are we edging for a breakout? On Gbpusd, more bullish push is what we're expecting, or are we going to get a rejection of this point, then a drop, which we don't really know? So that's why we are here to have a market look of the market situation. So we've had this double bottom formation on the weekly time frame with this W pattern. Could be telling us that we'll be expecting a continuation, or it's expecting a continuation on Gbpusd, but we can't really tell till we're only trying to predict. An inverse head and shoulders pattern. This is the right shoulder. So, and this actually another formation as well, a W pattern. Are we expecting a continuation with all these bullish patterns? Are we expecting a continuation, a bullish continuation to the upside? So let's go down to the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, you can see we've had price create these highs, these lower highs, would say. We've seen price create these lower highs, and right now these are the lower high. Yeah, this market failed to break above this previous high which we had here. So is this actually we are trying to get another scenario of the market? Are we expecting a drop with all these lower highs formation? All these lower highs formation would say, are we expecting price to drop down, irrespective of the higher time frame pattern formations we have been seeing, irrespective of the higher time frame patterns we have been seeing? So on the daily time frame, we've had price give us this lower highs formation. Then we have this bearish order block which formed here. Then we are having price reacting to it. Each price moved up to here. We're having price dropping. The daily time frame is closing on a bearish candle. Are we expecting price to give us a continuation of these bearish moves that is started, or we're expecting price to play around, then break this our bearish order block? So daily time frame scenario is actually it's actually bearish on daily time frame because of the markets, because of these lower highs the market has been creating. No love doubt. Are we to get another, are we to get a drop, a leg, a bearish drop down, a retest of this trend line, then continuation is what you have to expect on the day time frame. You don't really know. So the time frame is kind of tricky because of what we saw on the weekly and the monthly time frame. It's kind of tricky, it's kind of tricky, but let's just see, let's just analyze, let's go deeper. So we'll read down to the forward time frame. On the forward time frame, what do we have? What is the forward time frame telling us? What is the market formation in the forward time frame? What is the market scenario of formation in the forward time frame? Forward time frame, we have this our level of support. Our level of support here. So here we have a level of support at this point. As you can see, price keeps giving reactions. Price keeps reacting to these points, multiple reactions, and all of that. So for me to get another price dropping down here before playing around, then you don't see move. We don't really know. Let's chill, look. With this our bearish order block here, you might be seeing price give us a drop down to this level in the coming days. You might be seeing price respect this bearish order block. We have another smaller order block in this place. Might be seeing price respect this bearish, despite our, remember on the higher time frame, that's the weekly and the monthly time frame, we are seeing bullish patterns. Understand? Bullish patterns like the inverted head and shoulders pattern, the double bottom formation. They are bullish patterns, and we shouldn't forget that price is actually trading on a resistance level. Like price is kind of struggling to break below it, struggling to retest it and continue or break above it. So, but at this point, the power time frame, I think everything is looking bearish both on the daily and the forward time frame. We're having bearish formations because we have already gotten a retest of this our order block, daily time frame order block. We have got a retest with this kind of head and shoulders pattern. So when the same price give us a push back to this level to give us a right shoulder to complete the pattern formation, then a continuation. Shows short term are actually bearish on Gbpusd. Actually bearish on Gbpusd despite our bigger time frame picture, but let's not forget that Gbpusd is actually bullish because of the series of bullish months we've had about 4 bullish months since November. I think Gbpusd have been bullish, like it's kind of recovering from its strong bearish move. So I'm expecting a move like this on the forward time frame. So if the market is to open on the smaller time, if the market is to create gaps, like the market might create gaps like a push to the upside or whichever gap the market created, but I think it will be on the lower time frame, like the 15 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe the 1 hour time frame. Certain price to refill the gaps and then give us a retest of this completion of this shoulder, of this right shoulder, for a sell trade. A certain price will give us a move like this. First TP will be here. Then our second TP I think would be first TP on Gbpusd to be here. Then our second TP will be at this point. Second TP will be at this point. Okay, let me say here at this point. Then our third take profit to be at this point. That was the next level of support. Administrations on Gbpusd. Sorry, this stop loss is kind of big. Extend this. Yeah, so that's actually my view on Gbpusd. That's my view on Gbpusd. That's my view on Gbpusd. Tries to give us these jobs. Tries to give us these strong jobs. Sorry, coming. Tries to give us these jobs, like, yeah. Tries to give us a retest. Sorry, a retest of this level. Test of this other block. Let me delete this and redraw it again. So these are for our time frame bearish order block, corresponding with the higher time frame order block, which is this at this point. Corresponding with this place, these are bearish higher time frame. That's the day time frame order block. Expecting Gbpusd to give us a drops, like a push to the downside, a retest of this particular level, then Jordan expectation of Gbpusd. So guys, like, what's your view on this video? What's your intake on this analysis? What's your point of view? What do you think about Gbpusd? Drop a comment, and you guys should give me a hint on another video, another market I should analyze on. But this is my analysis on Gbpusd. So guys, you have a wonderful day, and if you're new, please subscribe, support the channel. Let's go, let's make analysis, let's make this money, guys. Like, let's grow. Analyze support this channel by subscribing, sharing my videos, liking and commenting. I really appreciate it. Peace out.